back, and today I just want to have a quick video about headless mode. There's been a lot of conversation about how headless mode doesn't work, or how it doesn't work as expected. So I just want to show some misconceptions about headless mode today. So first of all, we're in normal mode here on GPS hold. So I'll just do a quick flight. So we go off, we can turn around, we can come back in, we can do a figure of 8, and that's all quite straightforward. There's nothing unusual about that. And so one would ask, why would one want to use headless mode? Well, that's a question that only you can answer. I will show you why I would never use it. But so let's bring this quad back in again, flying very nicely, and let's turn it around so it's facing away from us. And I'm going to now select headless mode, which is this. So there we go, headless mode is now on. So now what we would expect is, if we push this stick, it's going to go away. If we go right, it's going to go right. And if it's going to go left, it's going to go left. And of course people say then, well, when we lose orientation, when we just pull back, it'll come straight back. And there we go. So that all seems to work okay. Now I'll show you what the pitfalls of this are. So I'm just going to, we're back in normal mode now. I would take it off again. I'd say we've lost orientation, so I'm not looking now, and I'm just going to spin the quad round. No idea where it is. Well, I've got my eyes closed here. So there we go. Without opening my eyes, so I'm just going to select headless mode again. Okay, and now we're going to do the same again. So we're going to push away, and the quad this time probably will not go away. No, it goes off to my right. And if I pull back, it goes off to my left. And if I go right, it'll come back towards me. And if I go left, it's going to go left. Now what the reason for this is because the head of the quad is determined at the point where you switch on headless mode. So let's disengage that so that I can actually fly this thing. I can see it perfectly, so let's bring it back. Hang on. Okay, so the quad is now facing away from me, and I'm going to select headless mode again. Okay, and fly away. Take it up a bit. Okay, that's easy. So let's say we go to the right. There we go, the right stick. Okay, and let's bring it back now. Now of course it doesn't go back to me, it comes back in the direction that the head was set. So it's there. Now I've turned around now to face it because I don't like looking over my shoulder, and we're still in headless mode. So how do I bring it back to myself? Well, the way I bring it back to myself is to, I have to think about this, is to go left. There we go. That brings it back to myself. And I've turned around to see it. And so if I wanted to go away from me, now I need to pull back. Like that. And if I wanted to go right, I need to push left. And if I need to bring it back to me, I need to push forward. Now that's all very confusing to me, and the problem is, of course, let me just take it out because I can't fly it like this. There's no way you can actually fly the quad as designed properly. So you can't do any nice turns. You can't do any orbits. Let me try, let's just try. Here's a figure of 8 in normal mode. And back. And now let me try this in headless mode, see if I can do that. Okay. So headless. No. Oh no. No, I've lost completely. So whether you want to use headless mode or not is entirely up to you, but I would highly recommend you just fly normally. At least when you fly normally, left is always left, right is always right, forward is always forward, and backward is always backward. There is no mistake there. So hopefully this is coming out. I'm not quite sure whether you can see this controller. So which mode are we in now? Yes, we're in normal mode. So for instance in normal mode we could do a nice little We could do a nice little orbit, keeping the nose in. Now, I wouldn't even try to attempt to do that in headless mode, because I have no idea how I would do it. But as we're doing it, I'm going to try it anyway. Take it back a bit. Okay, headless mode now. How do we do an orbit? No. Okay, well, in this... No! No! Hey, come here! Hiya. Okay, so there's not much to say, really, much more about headless mode. It's entirely up to you whether you want to use it. The only really useful feature is if you select headless, you could then do a passing shot and rotate at the same time like that. But to be honest, you can do that manually. So that's been of some use, and ask any questions below and I'll try and answer them. And if you still don't understand, I'll try and explain a little bit better. So there we go, folks. Normal mode, and as you can see, the controls don't suddenly reverse as you go halfway around. Anyway, all the best, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Apologies for the dog barking.